Hi, you are welcome to Mr. Willie's Math Class. And today we'll be learning how to simplify our fractions with Bodmas. Now, most students do face difficulty on how to solve arithmetic expression when you have multiple operations in a question. And you need to know that in mathematics, we have four main multiple operations, that is addition, subtraction, division, and multiplications. So how do you identify the one that you should go first? That's where Bodmas comes in. That's where Bodmas does what? Comes in. And what is Bodmas? Bodmas is just an acronym. Just an acronym. That is BODMAS. Your B stands for bracket. Your O stands for order. Your D stands for division. Your M stands for multiplication. Your A stands for addition, while your S stands for subtraction. Now, according to the Bodmas rule, the B should be solved first. That is, those questions inside the bracket. Now, after the bracket, we move to the order. The order can be referred to either the power or square root or exponential. So after the order, you go to division and multiplication. And you need to understand that division and multiplication are ranked equally. And also addition and subtraction also rank equally. So according to Bodmas, you solve from what? From left to right. So we'll be making use of our Bodmas to solve a couple of questions for today's class. Now, according to the first question, we're having bracket 7 number 5 over 8 minus 1 number 1 over 2 divided by bracket 4 number 3 over 4 plus 4 number 7 over 8. You know that we are having two brackets, and according to Bodmas, we have to solve the questions, those things, and anything inside the bracket. So we'll be starting with the first bracket. So the first bracket, let me just draw a line across it. Okay, this first bracket now, let's solve it together. So I will pick the whole number. That will be 7 minus 1 bracket 5 over 8 minus 1 over 2. You close the bracket. What is 7 minus 1? 7 minus 1 is what? 6. Draw a bracket. What's the LCM of 8 and 2? That will be 8. How many 8 can you see in it? That will be 1. 1 times 5. You are still going to have your 5 minus. So 2. 2 in 8 is 4. And 4 times 1 is what? That will be 4. So now we'll move on. You still have your 6, and 5 minus 4 is what? 1 over 8. Now that we have done this, we go to the second fraction. If you look at the second fraction, you're having 4 number 3 over 4 plus 4 number 7 over 8. So you pick this, you pick the whole number. That will be 4 plus 4. Then you have 3 over 4 plus 7 over 8. Now that you have done this, what's the next thing? 4 plus 4 is what? That will be 8. Then you draw your bracket. What's the sum of 4 and 8? That will be 8. Then 4 in 8, that will be what? 2. 2 times 3, that will be 6. Plus. Then 8 in 8, that will be 1. 1 times 7, that will be 7. So this will lead to 8 whole number. 6 plus 7, that will be 13 over 8. If you look at this fraction very well, 8 can still go in 13 one time. So you add that 1 to 8. So this turns to 9. Then the remainder is 5 over 8. So you take this, we've handled the fractions inside the second bracket. So you can now come to this place, just put the division. Divided by 9 whole number 5 over 8. Now we are moving on. So the next thing now is that we convert the two fractions. We convert them into proper fraction. 8 times 6 is what? That will be 48. 48 plus 1. That will be 49 over 8. Then you put your division sign. Then you have 8 times 9. That will be 72. 72 plus 5. That will be 77 over 8. So what's the next thing? We are going to change this division sign. We're going to change it to multiplication. Now what you do is that you write the first fraction, 49 over 8. Then the division turns to multiplication. After it turns to multiplication, the next fraction will what? Will not be the same. The denominator will turn to numerator, numerator will turn to denominator. So you are going to have 8 over 77. As you can see, 8 will go in 8. 8 will cancel 8. So what is the common factor for 49 and 77? 7. 7 is 49, that will be 7. 7 is 77, that will be 11. So our final answer will be what? 7 over 11. That's how to use your Bodmas to solve fractions with multiple operations. So we'll be going to the second question. We're going to the second question. Now, for the second question, we're having 1 over 2 plus 2 over 1 over 3 times 3 over 4 minus half. You can see that in this question, we're having plus, we're having multiplication, we're having minus. So which one are we going to what? Solve first. Remember your Bodmas? Bodmas. According to what? Bodmas. You can see that we're having addition, subtraction. Yes, that multiplication comes before addition. This multiplication comes before addition. So we are going to deal with these two fractions first, because of the according to Bodmas, multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. So what I'm going to do is that I will pick this. You know that this is a mixed fraction. This mixed fraction, and we turn it into improper fraction by using my denominator to multiply the whole number. 3 times 2 is what? That will be 6 plus 1. So that will be 7 over 3. 7 over 3 times 3 over 4. 3 we cancel 3, so we are left with 7 over 4. Now I can just move this one. I can just convert it straight away. You know that this 1 over 2 mixed fraction. We turn it to improper fraction by saying 2 times 1. That will be 2 plus 1. So this turns to 3 over 2. Remember that there's a plus sign in between them. Then you put the plus sign. Then minus 1 over 2. Once you have done this, the next thing is what? We can solve the remaining fraction. We can just solve it like this. All you need to do is what? Look for the SCM. The SCM for 2, 4, and 2 is what? Is 4. So how many 2 can you see in 4? That will be 2. 2 times 3, that will be what? That will be 6. Then you write the plus. 4 in 4, 1. 1 times 7, that will be 7. Good. Remember to put your minus. Then 2 in 4, that will be 2. Then 2 times 1, that will be 2. Now that we have done that, you can now do what? You can now move on by saying 6 plus 7. 6 plus 7 is what? That's 13. 6 plus 7, that's 13. 13 minus 2 is what? Will give you what? 11. Give you 11. So 11 divided by 4. How many 4 can you see in 11? That will be 2. 4 times 2 is what? 8. The remainder will be what? 3 over 4. So number 3 over 4. That's the last question for today. I believe you have learned how to use your Bodmas to solve fractions with multiple operations. So if you are here to subscribe to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. Make sure what you like the video, and also share with your friends. And I would like to hear from you. Make sure you write something about today's class in the comment box. Thank you.